I think it would be the best plan to try to get them in area where they cannot cast spells. If they want to just come and follow up. Because that's going to be very dangerous to try to fight them in that situation where they can even cast Crash. Extremely dangerous, especially if we are not able to cast Silence. Then it's, yeah, extremely dangerous. Extremely, extremely, extremely dangerous. Maybe if we come here, put on a combat,
I'm on it.
Walk a little bit, and then at least cast a few spells before they can do something. That might help us at least a teeny tiny little bit. Just have to be thinking what spells would we try to do. Maybe freeze flesh. Am I not able to do it? I don't know.
Right then.
Well, let's see if this can work or if it cannot work to try to do something like this.
It will be done.
Let's put something like that, I suppose. Maybe we can change the spell when we actually see those targets, so let's see.
I've sighted a creature.
You don't say. No, I'm not able to change the spells. Fireball does do something though, but... yeah, I suppose something like this, and... the fireball will affect them. I think we see that one creature anyways.
And so it begins.
Taken care of.
And then, let's run away from here, quickly. Very, very quickly indeed. We do not want to have anything to do with them.
Right then.
Not a thing. I don't know what to try to do. Suppose you could try to cast that bless, maybe. Body of stone. Body of stone. Well, all of them wanted to just be casting those kind of things for now, so I suppose I'll be waiting for one turn, try to cast the spells, and then next turn be ready to run. Hopefully that might be okay plan. 2 are silenced, that would be an awesome start. 1 would be even paralyzed. So... let's see how this will continue then. Shall we not?
Right then.
But yeah, these were the guys that I remembered. These were definitely the guys I remembered. Definitely. Maybe you could try it.
Very well.
It would be nice if it could affect them. You can try to check in the box. Yeah. At least that one is coming towards us now. It does have silence for the moment, so maybe we could try to go so that we could fight against him a little bit and then see about maybe going to that different position. He couldn't be casting that anymore though, but otherwise should be okay-ish. At least I'm happy that there's silence. The 2 became afraid, that's awesome. But I don't think, yeah, insanity had no effect, but at least 2 became afraid that we're there. And I think you're gonna try to do more silence. Now then. This is just has such a big possibility of backfiring in this situation, so probably better I do not do anything like that. Maybe try to do duct tape. Maybe it could work. And what would you like to try to do? Well, maybe now you can try to do that fireball into here somewhere. It can affect the other ones as well. But they are no longer silenced, which is kind of a shame. At least we're able to do a relatively good amount of damage for the start. Make wounds is not that bad. As long as they don't do crush, then I'm okay. He's afraid and he still comes here. Okay, 1, 2 are silenced. Is no longer paralyzed. That is at least afraid. This is at least silenced for the very moment. Not for too long, I'm sure. Try to do more Jack in the Box, I think. Maybe you could try Insanity again. Maybe you could try the Ditching Scheme. Maybe it can help us just a teeny tiny bit. That would be nice if it could help just a teeny tiny bit at least. Try Freeze Flesh, that would help. Let's just try to deal with this one guy first of all, and then worry about maybe dealing with the other two. Nice start in dealing damage. These are difficult. Slow. Slow is not too nice either. That one would be freezed. Oh, nice. Insane. 2 are insane. 2 are at least insane right at this very moment. He's again not silenced. It's a shame that we are slowed. It's such a shame that we are slowed. Okay, what would I think would be good? At least we have these spells on, so they help us at least a little bit. Maybe Web.
It will be done.
Maybe Web. You can heal wounds.
Very well.
I suppose you could use Lightning Rod. Just so that we could possibly deal with this guy just a teeny tiny bit quicker. Let's do Frost so we could indeed try to deal with this one guy at least a little bit quicker. Yeah. You are gonna try to protect our samurai a little bit. I think we are able to kill this guy, hopefully. What did he do? Body of Stone, I suppose. Yay, thank you. Turning again away from us as well, so that's nice. So that we can backstab him, so to speak. That's good. He's still not dead. That guy would be paralyzed, which is so nice to be able to try to hit him, but I cannot. I think you wanna be using a moderate stamina potion. Why would we be saving in this point when it will help you be more useful in this battle? Try to use Crush. I suppose you could try Silence again.
It will be done.
Just try to do that again. Try to Itchy Skin again. Yeah, I suppose that's it. I suppose that's it. Just try to deal with this guy first of all until no damage at all. That's awesome. That guy fled in terror. This guy laughs hysterically. Okay, that was a nice amount with Crush. Spell backfires, but hardly does anything against us, really.
Well, thank goodness that's behind me. Feel like myself again.
He's not paralyzed anymore. He's very much not indeed paralyzed anymore. Let's please kill this one guy first of all. Please, pretty please. Energy blast or fireball. Let's cast fireball. It can at least probably affect all three, so deal at least a little bit damage to all of them. Try do slow, maybe.
It will be done.
I don't know anymore what to do. At least I hope this doesn't feel like casting Crush when he's so close by. And this guy is at least silent, so that's something for the moment. Yeah, I suppose that's it for now. Just please deal damage, kill that one guy. Thank you.
The thrill of the hunt.
But he can reach us from that distance, which is kind of annoying. No effect, no effect, no effect. Well, at least something.
Oh, yes, much better.
Okay then, what would we do now?
I'm on it.
Well, I suppose I will try to decide if I want to be now and run into the outside from here, or if I will continue fighting here. After we just do something or see what they're about to do, etc. Yeah, practice that. Insanity again, please. Yeah, that's it. Oak Sapling is defending, casting Body of Stone. Wonder why he was defending.
I
Well,
sense something moving.
you don't say. But at least we can reach this guy now. So that would be something. It would be a lot nicer thing if they wouldn't have that damn Body of Stone. Well, he's afraid. That's at least against something. We didn't quite manage to try to cast that. I think it might be good actually that we would use one of these magic nectars, even though they're relatively rare. But we really would need more magic points to try to do freeze flesh and stuff like that, so that they wouldn't be able to do that much. I think so, at least.
Okay.
Just use a nutter potion. Actually, he would really need some stamina too. Would you be able to? You're so freaking bad at casting this. Yeah, I suppose you're just gonna be shooting then. You're just using your stamina so quickly, so... We don't actually have Bless anymore, so cast that again. And, yeah, you're gonna be doing that. Suppose that's it for now. At least there's one less, so that would be something. Ooh, well, it's relatively nice that he started... No, Crusted Mill. No! No, no, no.
She's dead.
That's what I get for trying to fight these guys in here. Oh, that is so... maddening, so to speak. I'm gonna go after that one guy who fled to the other direction. If he would have just can't make wounds to Mel, that would have been great, but no, freaking Crush. Freaking Crush.
I'm on it.
Of course, Crush. That's just freaking perfect.
Taken care of.
That is freaking perfect. Very perfect indeed. I wanna catch to the other side of you. Well, this was kind of what I was afraid of that might happen. That's kind of spells are just so annoying that can kill your some weaker character instant and just immediately like that. Just sight. Just sight. I'm so sad right now. I probably can't cast spells here, so probably no sense in doing so. Well, we should be able to use the resurrection powder, I think, so let's try to do that. Let's try to do that at least. Okay, please fight. And yeah, you're out of stamina. You are very much indeed out of stamina. Completely. Yeah. Your spell whistles. So are we not able to use the resurrection powder in this area either then? I assume that's the case. Yeah. It's okay, I'm gonna try to get to that doorway. And I suppose I am mad then. And then fight these two in that area, because they cannot be casting spells in here either. Which is at least good. But we want to be able to bring Mel back to life before those guys. Are you guys going to be knowing to follow me here? Just gonna be here so that you for certainty know how to come here. Just in case. Do you have any potion to... Ah, you have moderate heal and moderate stuff like that, but you don't really have anything to bring stamina back, so... I don't think this will be good enough yet, so... Let's wait for them to come a little bit more into here. And we probably will indeed have to go a little bit more out of this doorway. I wonder if this would be an area where we can still cast a spell. Hopefully yes. Well, we can test it with this stamina spell at least, if we are able to do it or if we are not able to do it. We were able to do it, so thanks, that's good. Then we are gonna be at least using the resurrection powder first of all. Because that's kind of what we have to do. And then after that we can start worrying about dealing with these guys. Again. Again. And again. And again. Yay. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that this had to happen.
My gratitude. It is said that a fallen blossom cannot return to the branch. And yet, here I am, returned from the dead. My thanks to you.
Eyelids feel so heavy.
I know what you mean. And we so need...
It will be done.
Stamina. We need stamina for pretty much everyone.
Okay.
No, not that one. Just use that and... use its skin.
Very well.
Let's cast at least once more in here before going to that area where we cannot be casting any spells.
Right then.
And after that we can worry about other stuff. You cannot be bringing stamina back, so that's not an option. Cast Guardian Angel. That's a good idea. Yeah, I suppose that's it for now. Mel actually should be moving out of this direct area, because I think they might be able to even fight against her if she's there, so at least if we go closer. Yeah, no wonder that you fall conscious. So, yeah. You are not gonna be staying there. You're gonna be coming to the back row. Thank you very much. You can cast a little bit of healing. Or no, you won't be doing it. You will cast healing onto her. And then we will cast a few more spells before we go and really...
Right then.
Go next to them, so to speak. You will try to see about casting that web.
It will be done.
And yeah, at least Samurai has a good amount of stamina back now, so that he can White with his sword, so that would be positive. I don't know why he's defending. Maybe he doesn't have a lot of stamina either. That's nice. He would be freezed and webbed too. Same kind as webbed and freezed.
That's a relief.
It will be done.
Okay, then we need to go closer to actually deal with that guy.
It will be
Okay,
done.
can all of you
Very
be
well.
trying to rather concentrate on this guy who actually... Can I change that anymore? Nah. No, I cannot.
Okay.
Right then.
But everyone try
on
to
it.
deal with this guy who is webbed, because he's way quicker to deal with. I was afraid that this might happen, but that's just something that is so hard to really try to deal with in any logical way, because she was in perfect health when we went in that situation when then the crush came and killed her and all, but we still couldn't really do a lot about that stuff, so just kill that guy please, then I'm happy. Okay, that guy is at least dead. Maybe we could have had prepared a little bit better to the battle though, which could have changed it, or just but too late now. Ooh, blindness, that's nice. Now he's easier to hit. But you're out of ammo too now then, so use that. Yeah, try to fight. Oh, at least we finally won.
Naturally.
Well, finally.